I keep coming back to this star map. Sally sent it to me a few years ago, and I have to say that it does look a little bit like a Gleason map, but it's not, because this map includes all the countries, whereas those maps, the southern hemisphere, doesn't add up at all. But when you look at this map, if you look at it this way round, you'll see Australia is not over here, it's over there, and this was used by the US Air Force in 1961. So if Australia ended up being down here, with the way this map is showing you, then why is it up there? Yes. Well, if they didn't know how the world worked, then there was no hope, was there, of anything. But what it is I'm going to again show you this video that I had out. Ooh, it was probably about 4 years ago, to be honest. I haven't quite, let's have a look. What does it say? Oh, it says 3 years ago. But what it is for some reason on this video, Australia is now not up there, it's now down here. But I suppose that's why, with the other, when the map is the other way around, like I just showed you, people get a bit confused about where Australia really is. I don't think, even though this video has Australia down here and the first picture I show you, it's up there, it doesn't change the ratio of this Union Jack and how it fits and who's in it and where it is. It doesn't change any of that. But is Australia down here or up there? Maybe it's here or over there. No, it can't be. Well, anyway, whichever way it is, it doesn't matter. The Union Jack still works exactly the same. No wonder the other maps don't work, because there is the circle with they're including all the land in, but you can see where the circle is, and as I've said, like half of Africa, at least three quarters of Brazil, the Pitcairn Islands, which are down there, Australia and New Zealand, and some of the Malaysian islands. I said they weren't, but some of the Malaysian islands are in the southern hemisphere, and there is the circle that they're using in those other maps. So it's not going to work, is it? This map, as I've said, was used by the the US military in 1961. As I've said before, Australia's up there, and I don't know how, but it's down there in my video. I only noticed, I thought, what's going on? But for the Union Jack, you can see it just works. Do you see? Look, the line down there, the line across there, the lines down here, lines down there, lines down there, and the Union Jack fits on top. So, yes, that's how it works. It's the Union Jack, one system, the Raymonds. Anyway, let's continue with the video so I explain it a bit more. To me, it's blatantly obvious that that Union Jack makes up all these flags. It doesn't, I did notice one thing, but anyway, there's the line, so that one has to be on the line of the Union Jack. There's a crisscross, so that one is on the crisscross of that Union Jack. It doesn't matter whether the line up or sideways, it doesn't matter. Crisscross, triangle, and the triangles are there in the flags, and there's loads of them. When you look at those flags, there's loads of triangles in the flags because they're on that bit. See, that one there is on a triangle and the line. A lot of them do have stars on them, and it's quite crazy when this map that I've been showing you is called the star map. Anyway, I thought I'd add that little to the video because this is how it works. All those flags, well, nearly all of them, but they have stars on as well, are part of the Union Jack. Flag map of Europe, but it's just red, white and blue. That is Europe. And again, when you look up the flags, the flags. So we know Russia has that. Why would they all have the same flags? Colours. There you go, just so many of the same colours. United States, England, Russia, France. Oh dearie me, look at them all. And there will be more. There's always more of the same thing. Just, I don't actually think it matters what colour they are. I told you it's like rules and regs. Hopefully you just see what it is. All these flags are broken down bits of this flag. I mean, you know when they said Britannia rules the waves, and we've got maritime law as well. Yes, it's all just one big system, and you can usually tell. I mean, like for instance, Jamaica is perfect because it's on the crisscross when you put that flag on. It doesn't matter which way the flag is round, it's always on the crisscross. The colouring, see, is different colours. It's green and yellow. But it's still part of this United Kingdom flag because it's on the crisscross. It's just what it's been given in the map of the Union Jack. Hello everybody. I am re-looking back at this map. There's been quite a few comments lately on what people think we live on, and I've just got a feeling it's that, because the Union Jack fits perfectly on the top of that map. It's not a Gleason or a pizza map, it's a star map, and this is how the Union Jack fits on the top of all those countries. It fits over the whole lot, but I'm just trying to show you, so you can see that South America, South Africa, Australia and the Pitcairn Islands are the edges, and also Jamaica is on that crisscross. Do you get it now? Get this now. They live across, so they get a crisscross map. It's crazy or what? I just, don't know. You just see these things and then suddenly it all becomes clearer. See? Jamaica live on the crisscross. Yeah, different colours, that doesn't matter. It's still part of the Union Jack. Just tells you the rules and regs for each country. There you go. So, yes, those are the corners. I don't think it matters which way round you have it. But those are the corners, all owned by the Queen. There's Jamaica, owned by the Queen, on the crisscross. So those 4 countries are on the crisscross with Jamaica and other countries. And there you go, the Union Jack fits nicely on the top again because that's where it comes from. It all comes from this Union Jack. And then we get that cross. Okay, you can see there the crosses which make up the Union Jack. But the St George's cross fits on top like that. We are on that cross. I think I'd draw it in for you in a second, but there's the cross. It goes through Canada and it goes through India. It's UK, Portugal, probably Sweden as well. They've got a cross, and the UK. We're on the cross. There you go. I don't know which island is this side. I haven't gone too deeply into it, but I just wanted to give you a general idea of how they do it. So it is something like that. And also I don't think people realise that the equator is not halfway up, it's 2/3 down. And if you imagine that those are the Pitcairn Islands, those are the 4 star legs, all in the southern hemisphere. Crazy that, or what, hey? It's great how they mask it all up, isn't it? And there is the equator, see? There's not that much land. 3/4 of the land, if you believe their map, is in the northern hemisphere, and only a third of it is in the southern hemisphere. But those are the legs, I think, to the star. And these are why you can't fly from Africa to South America, because they're nowhere near each other. Yeah, so the Pitcairn Islands are over there. Really, it's because we're this shape. Yeah, I wonder what's happened to the land here, personally. And, you know, for a lot of people, you could say, oh, look, it's the the pizza map, but it's not, because some of the countries aren't in. Australia's not in the pizza map. None of these islands. Oh, there they are. Australia's not in it. Most of South America and half of South Africa are not in that circle. No wonder the other maps don't work, because there is the circle with they're including all the land in, but you can see where the circle is. And as I've said, like half of Africa, at least three quarters of Brazil, the Pitcairn Islands, which are down there, Australia and New Zealand, and some of the Malaysian islands. I said they weren't, but some of the Malaysian islands are in the southern hemisphere, and there is the circle that they're using in those other maps. So it's not going to work, is it? This map, as I've said, was used by the US military in 1961. As I've said before, Australia's up there, and I don't know how, but it's down there in my video. I only noticed, oh, what's going on? But for the Union Jack, you can see it just works. Do you see? Look, the line down there, the line across there, the lines down here, lines down there, lines down there, and the Union Jack fits on top. So, yes, that's how it works. It's the Union Jack, one system, the Raymonds. Anyway, let's continue with the video so I explain it a bit more. But there is a circle inside the star. It's still a star. And then, I just want to stop that there for a moment. What it was is, it's not from now, it's from a while ago. I was looking and I realised that a lot of the flags have these triangles. They're just triangles. And that is because, let's put the video back on. That is because of the Union Jack again. And the crisscrosses, they're all the same thing. I'm going to randomly show you some pictures that I took off the internet at the end of this video. It doesn't matter whether it's across, down. Oh, look at that. Yes. Lines across, lines down, crisscrosses. It's all because it's their part. I don't know what that one is, but it's their part on the Union Jack. And look how many of them. See? It's all part of the Union Jack, really. Crisscrosses, crosses. And there they are, see? Yeah, those are the countries that actually were flying Union Jacks on. Some of them have changed a bit, but it's still part of the same thing. I like down here, all these have got these stars on. Yeah. I'm sure that's the Southern Star. Anyway, that sort of makes up the Union Jack. And then these are all the islands. This is all like the English Empire. I think those must be the Pitcairn Islands over there on the left. This is what England had. Those are the years that they said the countries left, but they just moved it on into their next level of things. They didn't leave, did they? They're all part of the same thing. Yes. Falklands, Antarctica. And don't forget, she owns a bit of Antarctica as well.